On Air with Erin. Yes, that was very cheesy saying that out loud. I don't know if I will start out every video with that, but I don't care. I like it, so maybe I will. Hello, my name is Erin Cooper. I am a full-time morning local news reporter in Chattanooga, Tennessee. I've had this job for a year and a half now. Before I was here, I did journalism in a couple other different facets. I worked with the ESPN SEC network, I worked with the NFL, and a couple of other opportunities as well, and made my way into local news journalism. I think it's really important for journalists to be transparent and open about how and what they do, especially in today's climate when journalism is more important now than ever before, but also feared more than ever before. So I want to show you a little bit about what I do. After doing this job a year and a half, I quickly realized being able to show people that day in the life perspective would be really hard. And that's because there's so much a journalist is responsible of doing every day. And not just that, but not only is there a lot to do, you have to do it correctly and you have to do it well. Now, I am a morning reporter, not a morning anchor, but I do get the wonderful opportunity to fill in anchor every once in a while. And I did this last week, and I would like to show you a little bit about what that is like. And then hopefully one of these days I can show you a day in the life of a reporter, which is my main responsibility that I do most every day. Okay, well, I hope this is the first of many videos. I am so excited to show you what it is like to wake up and be a morning local news anchor. Let's go. Good morning and welcome to the day in a life of a morning reporter / anchor. I actually got to sleep in an extra 30 minutes. My alarm went off at 3 a.m. I usually get up around 2:30, but the first thing I do is feel incredibly exhausted as soon as the alarm goes off, and then I eventually work up the courage to waddle to the kitchen and get my daily, way too early in the morning protein bar. All right. Oh, hello. Good morning, Mr. Stiles. Hello again. Yes, we go into the pantry to get our daily protein bar. I have to choose if I want maple donut or birthday cake. I think I might want birthday cake this morning, actually. Let's see if I can open this one-handed. Oh, I think I got it. Don't know why I love these so much. All right, so sometimes I do this before I go to bed, but I was tired, surprise, surprise, last night, so I didn't. So I am going to pick out what dress I want to wear today. I was thinking I would do this one since it's getting a little colder. Oh, good morning, sugar. No, we're not going to play with the dress strings. I'm thinking I want to do this one. I think this one's really cool. It's very unique. It's long sleeves, but it's very holy, LOL. And I think it will be fun. I'll show you guys what it looks like when it's on. Goodbye, sugar. I just fed the cat, and I am walking up. Woo. Update. I did not wear that dress that I picked out originally. I did go for the first purple one I showed you a glimpse of. And we are now walking into the station. Good morning, Krusty Crew.
Good morning.
Masked up in the newsroom, and Jeff is still hiding back there. Hello, Jeff. Okay. All right, we made it to the bathroom. The hair is back in a pony, and we are going to get started on the makeup. I will do a time lapse. I actually do my makeup very quickly. It usually takes me between 15 and 20 minutes to do the full face because it's gotten down to a science. Let's go. Something I wanted to be sure I mentioned somewhere in this video is that I do my shift completely uncaffeinated. I don't drink any coffee or anything in the morning. You'll see me sip from an iced tea here very quickly. This is one of the few times I do. My mom left some when she was visiting, but yeah, I'm coffee free, baby. Okay, so that portion of my makeup is finished. I haven't done my setting powder or my lips because I like to wait until right before I go on air to do those so they look the freshest. Now I'm going to go read through my scripts for the 4.5 hours of news that I will read this morning between 4:30 a.m. and 9 a.m.
Welcome to my desk, everyone. Got the good throwback picture here. Of course, the Lysol. Mom and Dad. And we are going through scripts now. We have several pages, I guess you could call, of scripts because we have the 4:30, the 5, 6, 7, the 8 o'clock show. The way that I do my scripts is I know how I read and I know what I want to emphasize. So for instance, for this section, I know that I'm going to want to emphasize the terms, or the term rather, record numbers. So I highlighted that. I'm going to bold it so that I emphasize that when I say it. There's certain things that I italicize too. So you have different blocks. These indicate where commercials happen. So I sit here and I read through and I make changes to make them fit my voice and my personality. We can't forget my favorite decoration here on my desk. Me with my role model, Ryan Seacrest.
Coming up on News Channel 9 and NewsChannel9.com, Hamilton County Sheriff now has COVID-19, what we know right now after last night's press conference. Plus, a new study raises the average age of COVID-19 infections, how you can stay safe and protect your family. Thank you so much for joining us on Good Morning Chattanooga. I'm Erin Cooper, in for Jessica Harthorn this morning. Let's start, as always, with a quick check of your forecast with meteorologist Brian Smith. Hey, Brian.
Hey, good morning to you, Erin, and a good Thursday morning, everybody, as we are starting off again with a clear sky, beautiful conditions, and it's going to end up being yet another nice day.
Here is a better look of the completed makeup look here with the studio lights. Got the purple lipstick to match the dress this morning. We are currently in weather. Brian is giving us the forecast. It's 4:30 a.m. as you can see. Reading the news, and we'll keep checking in. It's a morning marathon. I'll be doing this with Greg here beginning at 5 a.m. for 4 hours. Here we have my scripts now that we showed you on this iPad, where I can click through each of the different pages and it lines up with the teleprompter here, so that if I get lost or if the prompter were to seemingly randomly combust in the middle of the show, I can keep up with what I'm reading. You can see here where I bolded my scripts, as we talked about. I like to bold names and numbers and titles usually too, so that I can emphasize those. When I said combust, Jessica over here giggled. Yes. But Jessica makes sure that the prompter does not explode, so I'm not worried. So oddly enough, I stand when I anchor. I do not sit. I actually just pushed this chair out of the way because I will stand for 5 hours to do the show because I'm afraid that I'll slouch if I sit or I'll fall asleep since it's so early. So catch me standing on these toes for 5 hours reading the news. All right, get ready for something sweet and spicy, Greg. Dunkin' is adding a little heat to their products.
Their latest treat is called the Spicy Ghost Pepper Donut.
Whoa.
It's topped with a strawberry flavored icing featuring a blend of cayenne and ghost pepper, and comes with red sanding sugar for a sizzling look.
How interesting. It's on the menu in time for Halloween with a few weeks to spare. The company says it could stay on the menu until December. Are you going to give that a try?
I don't think so. Well, the Spicy Ghost Pepper Donut is available for a limited time at participating locations. Spicy flavors have recently taken over several fast food chains, including McDonald's Spicy Chicken Nuggets. What about you?
I think I might give that a shot.
Might give it a shot.
It
Okay.
sounds interesting.
It does.
I'll be adventurous. All right, folks, checking in. It's now 5:24. It's been about an hour since I saw you last, and we've now been graced by the presence of the one and only Greg Funderburg. Hello,
Oh,
Greg.
stop.
Oh,
stop.
Oh, no. Hi, Greg.
I'm happy to be here. I was up late cooking last night.
What were you cooking?
Meal prepping.
Ooh, what were you meal prepping?
I made a salad,
Okay.
salmon, asparagus, And I love the zoodles, zucchini.
I love zoodles, yes.
Yes, they're amazing. So, you know,
There you go.
trying to get back on the healthy track.
Yes! What time did you go to bed?
Oh, 10:45.
That's so late.
Very late.
Oh my goodness.
But
Okay.
the Lord woke me up this morning.
The Lord woke you up. Thank goodness you're here. I don't think I don't think I can do 4.5 hours by myself, so I'm glad you're not still sleeping. Want me to hold your breath, I'll time you. You ready? 1, 2, 3, go. I'm counting to 45. Okay, slowly exhale. Very slowly exhale, and then when you breathe in next, do that slowly as well. They should be gone. So every morning at about 5:45, before 6 a.m., really, I will do a tweet thread, whether I'm anchoring or reporting. This is to give our viewers a look at the headlines and the top stories, and I put the link there. I adjust the first few lines of copy. My buddy Isaiah, who's a reporter, did that story the day before, so I'm giving him a shout out so that people check out his story. And then, of course, I try to do a weather plug so that people can check out what their forecast is for the day or the weekend in this case. And then our digital guide took that photo of Greg and me and photoshopped our meteorologist Brian Smith in there since he's working remotely and not in the studio. It's pretty funny. I'll put it here.
Greg is getting ready to read his story. See, they can change the graphics in the monitor over there. Brian is doing weather from home. He's remote. And while Greg reads his stories and Brian does weather, I read through and look ahead in my scripts, and I just keep getting ready to read what's coming up next. Again, it's 4.5 hours of news, so it's impossible to read it all before the shows start. All right, we are 2.5-ish hours into this morning marathon. It is almost 7 a.m. and we're switching into Fox Edition, but Greg, that just means we're doing the same thing but on a different channel, right?
Different channel. We have some interviews coming up this morning. Actually, one interview.
And we have Miss Katie over here, our lovely production assistant. She's switching out the stuff for Fox. I don't even really know what you do over here. What is this? You like switch the monitor? You put in a DVD for that?
Yep, I put in a DVD that says Fox Edition instead of just regular GMC.
Look at that. All right, we're getting ready to go here in just a few seconds. Another quick time lapse here of us standing, anchoring, doing our thing.
There is always something to be done on the anchor desk. Usually I'm sending emails about the story that I'm trying to set up for after the shows. Greg will be posting certain things on social media, news articles. We're always looking for breaking news. There's never a dull moment when we're on the desk and we're not looking into the camera reading the news. Whew, all right, 4.5 hours of anchoring is done, but my day is not over. I am going to go turn a story now. Got an interview in 30 minutes. So I did end up turning a story after I anchored, but I didn't film it. That's because, as what often happens in our business, the plan that I had to do for my story changed, and time was very tight, and I didn't have time to stop and take video of what I was doing. But I hope to do more of these day in the life behind the scenes videos to give you guys a good glimpse of what it's like to be a local news journalist. It's an important job. It's a job I care a lot about, and it's a job that I think that you should support and research and look into and not just make assumptions about. Thanks for sticking around for those many, many minutes of me at work and being a goofball. And we'll see you next time.